Episode 35. It's laundry day. Not in Borgia Marina or anything. It's always a beautiful day in Borgia Marina. So I guess it's never laundry day if it's always beautiful. I guess those aren't mutually exclusive. But all I mean to say is it's laundry day in real life, so probably going to have a bunch of laundry machine noises in the background. If I were better at recording, I would, I don't know, weave in recording sessions in between my usage of the laundry machine. Alas, I'm not. It should only come in as usual when I'm speaking out loud. Otherwise, when I'm not actually talking into the microphone, the background noise should be filtered out by the post-processing processes or whatever. I guess on the docket for today is, well, I haven't really thought about it. I just got on the boat, came back to town, and started walking. I do want to catch all of those fish. Really want to catch those fish. That big eel. But we need the level 3 rod for that, and I'm not sure how to get it. Maybe there's like a book that teaches us how to fish better? I don't really recall all of the books in the bookstore. There's probably still a few that give me some features or something that would be helpful. I think some of them are just for flavor or something. Let's see, Gears of Fate, something Tia likes. Feline comedy, Italian, so divine comedy, har, feline. Nothing about fishing there. Ooh, Goosebumps analog. I guess I have that in Italy too, if they're making like a parody of that. Swallowing the Rat seems like a... Actually, I don't know what this is based off of, based on the description here. Touch the heart of seafarer Electra Canini. I actually never realized their last names. I'm sure they said it before, but... Pawn and Nexua Canini. Huh. La Banda del Iole. Wartime Tales, huh? Oh, a note from Luisa. Wow. Yeah, Luisa came to mind when I heard Wartime Tales. And then in the very next sentence, Luisa's mentioned. Wow. Pandora's Eyes, a love story. Not fishing. Another love story, it seems, Hearts in Harmony. A harmony romance? What does that mean? Harmony romance, I'll have to look that up sometime. Ah, a joke book. Wholesome? Must not be a very good book. I mean, they don't all have to be dirty jokes, but... I mean, we can have fun with it, right? Sometimes, maybe. I guess not. Sultan of the Stars. Is this... This is a guidebook? It's kind of cut off at the end there. Again, I think it's because of the translation that not all of the text fits into the text box. Something about radio. Does this have something to do with that boombox or whatever we can get? It's just a magazine though. And it's actually pretty cheap. Actually, some of these are pretty cheap. Wait, where was I? Yeah, it looks like there's nothing about fishing here, so that's a no-go. Maybe I get the fishing rod by getting all of the fish that I can get without the level 3 fishing rod. That would make sense, I guess. Because the level 3 fish would then be endgame after you catch every other fish. Yeah, we don't know what reward we get for turning in all of the fish yet, so I guess the only reward that could be there would be a new fishing rod for level 3. Other than maybe, I don't know, an aquarium for our apartment. Doesn't seem likely. Well, I can't just stop by here and not buy something, so let's just get something for fun. One of the cheaper ones, Diana, if you will. Yeah, give me this magazine. Well, What's the plan today? It's so nice that I can just start this game and come in without a plan and just pick something from the list of what I want to do. Even if it's not on the list, I can just figure out what I haven't done yet through these cards or whatever. I guess these include the hangout sessions that I haven't done yet. Thought these would all be main story stuff, but yeah. We got a bunch of stuff for hangouts or whatever that we haven't unlocked yet. And riddles too. I guess that might be part of like Chia stuff. A lot of stuff we can buy for home. I guess it's mostly going to be plants here, isn't it? And posters. What I'm looking for right now is a fish. There should be 3 endgame fish, right? Meaning that there are... what's the total? That would be 19 fish total, so 8 more fish that we haven't caught yet. Oh, oops. I'm still missing 2 places. How does that work? How am I missing 2 places? Where? Where haven't I been in this game yet? Interesting. Very mysterious. Anyway, 8 more fish I have to catch. There are a few things that I can think to check in. Mostly the ocean. Maybe some of the beaches on the islands in the ocean. Might just be the same fish as the ocean. Do I want to do that right now? Maybe we think about it. Who wants to hang out? Oh yeah, we had that date with Pena tonight. I completely forgot for real this time. Yeah, I guess we can do that right now, huh? You hear that, Pena? I guess we can hang out with you. That's what you want from a date, right? Oh, we could have asked her to follow us. No, this actually makes sense though. We go home and cook first. Oh, we're on the top floor already. Or rather, start cooking, and then by the time your date arrives, the food is ready. That's not how this is going to work in the game. She calls them over and then she cooks, but... it's kind of fun to think about. The logistics, I guess. Oh, you can just cook without calling someone. Interesting. Hello? Pena, hey, it's Diana. Want to do something at my place? There you are. Okay. We have all we need for the caprese. I think I've seen every kind of minigame that can appear in this cooking minigame or whatever. Well, I've only done 2 of them, the coffee and the panisa, so there could very well be another type of quick time event or whatever that I haven't seen yet. I think I know them well enough, or I should know them well enough, that I can get the coveted 5 Diana rating. Let's go for it. We got impress Pena. Very elegant, Diana. Mozzarella is really fast for some reason. Really trying to mix me up. Nicely done. I'm on PS5 controller, so that threw me off for a second. Oh, for a second I thought that was too early. Okay, this one. Don't screw it up. There, perfect. We did it. Finally. The 5 Diana meal. We did it for Pena. It's all for you. Caprese salad. It's ready. How lovely, Diana. Thank you, and buon appetito. Okay, not a lot of dialogue for getting that right. Oh hey, there's our new flower. It would be nice if there was like a special dialogue if you got it perfectly from whoever was eating. Like they just really dug in and complimented you super hardly on how well you did. But I guess that's fine. Now let's watch a movie. I think that was the other thing on our checklist. Yeah. We got a new one, didn't we? Yeah, we saw this one was painted before. Let's see how she likes comedy. The Goose Brothers. It's also a musical, right? I like musicals. So if Paina doesn't like musicals, this is a deal breaker. But I guess it's not really my decision, it's Diana's. Does Diana like musicals? We'll see. Wanna watch a movie? I'd love to. I've always heard people talk about this musical. What do you think? I don't really know anything about movies. It's all the same to me. Time passes. Are they crazy? Oh, look at them. The Goose Brothers. Actually, wait. While we're looking at this fine art, what are those numbers anyway? Anyway, does this actually indicate that geese, avians, are actually in the world of On Your Tail? Because it's all been like mammals and stuff, right? We haven't really seen any bird people. We've seen chickens at the farm. This is the first anthropomorphic avian creature that we've seen. It could just be a cartoon or something. Or CGI in this universe. But there could very well be goose people in On Your Tail. I don't know. What is that number anyway? 1312? Is that a Blues Brothers reference I don't get? They're breaking every single traffic rule. Santa Madre. Do you think anyone got hurt? No, they're all stuntmen. Yes, but... don't you think the stuntmen got hurt? I think Paina just has weird takes on movies in general. Come on, this movie is awesome. I don't know which of the brothers I like best. What about you? The penguin. The Mother Superior running the orphanage? Yes, her. She's a tough cookie. Okay. Makes them walk the straight and narrow, and she even saves the orphanage in the end. An original interpretation of the movie. Yeah, I'm starting to understand. That's going to be Paina's interpretation of all movies, isn't it? Well, I think that's valuable in its own right. We got the Goose Brothers poster. Nice suits, sunglasses, and I feel like going all out with some music. From my very own sofa. Well, let's hang it up. Does it just go in the same place? Or do we like replace the other poster? Damn, it does replace them. Can't actually hang up like multiple posters as much as I want to. Wait, what is that? Actually, what are both of those things? Oh wait, there's a number of... Oh, I see. That's cool. This whole bookshelf fills in with all of the books that you've collected so far. I should have been collecting them all along. Well, I guess I didn't have the money for it. There's that math book that Paina likes. And our boating course book. But what the hell is this thing? I don't remember where I got this from. Some kind of chicken thing? And this photo. This is new. When did this happen? Was it like at the end of the game? Because I don't know where this is from. It's just a photo of birds in the sky. I guess it doesn't really matter. We've got more decorations now. Alright. Call it a night. Getting late, huh? Want me to let you rest? Well, you can stay, but you're not going to. See you soon. I like to imagine that she just leaves through the rooftop. Actually, is she still living with, like, where she was at the point where she moved into town? Because I guess she could be living with Tonu now. Maybe that's like a step too much, or moving too fast or something. Because whenever we hang out with her, she's still at the bottom of that building where she was first living. So if she is still living there, I just like to imagine that she walks out onto the balcony and walks across the rooftop back home. Kind of a fun thing. Anyway. Nighttime. Oh, we got something. If Lecture is at the dock, tonight I'm going to dive from the Corvo Rock. What's that supposed to mean? If he's at the dock? I want to spend more time with Lecture. There are tons of things we could do together. Actually, we do have that one magazine. I'm trying to decide where to read it. Could read it right here. What do we want to wear today? Been a while since we wore this, right? Although I kind of like this better. Yeah, let's just keep the eternal vacation lifestyle going a bit. Just some shorts and a shirt. Nothing fancy. Actually, since we just completed Painless thing, does she also have... yeah. What's Pain on, anyway? Like, is everyone on 3 hearts right now? Here. She's 2 hearts, and everyone else is 3. Pretty much. So I think we'll hang out with Pano one more time, not right now. And then get everyone up to 3, then wrap up all of that romance stuff. Actually, I want to talk to the mayor. Just because we're stopping by, or passing by. We haven't talked to him since... well, since the end of the game, so... I want to hear his take on being eternally mayor or something. I guess he only has one other person in the town that's going to run against him, but... seems like it's him, at the top of the food chain, forever and ever.
Hey.
How can I help you? That was weird. So, how does it feel to be the only eternal mayor in Italy? Wow. Diana's head is exactly where mine was. Can I overcome the shame of having lied to my constituents for all this time? Who knows? Well, I mean, you're a politician. I still have to forgive myself for all that. As mayor, I had the well-being of every one of my constituents at heart. And when I was offered the chance to suspend time, I let myself be tempted. I won't go into the mountain of red tape this business has taken off our shoulders. But I shouldn't have cut corners on my constituents' futures. What did Chia say about it? She chased me for a good 5 minutes with a wrench. I may have short legs, but I'm a born sprinter. Speedy over short distances. But we cleared things up. I owe everyone an apology. But with her, it'll take some time. I was about to say, yeah, you have an eternity to apologize. Luckily, we have a lot of it. Yeah, most people we're talking to seem to be coming to terms with it. Nobody else wants to reverse the spell. I guess it was only Beatrice that wanted to. Maybe. And Pawn by extension, I guess. Oh my, of all the surprises life has sprung on me, the return of Maresi Algatoni's daughter is certainly one of the happiest of all. Seeing a family reunited is always a cause for joy. I'm sure that Elma, bless her soul, would be happy to know her husband and daughter are together again. Anything else? On behalf of everyone in the village, I apologize. Our failure in judgment threw doubt on your good name, on somebody who has done nothing but help us. Once again, I ask for your forgiveness. Today is a beautiful day, full of administrative opportunities. Alright, that's his generic. I think what I want to do is move on over to the train station again, this time by Vispa. So we can do some fishing there. I don't think I've caught any fish there. Should be some new fish that we can fill out. The number that I think we have to catch is 8. Right? Yeah. 8 more fish, presumably, of level 2 quality. Maybe there were some here that I didn't catch, I don't remember. I remember this was the first place I realized there were level 2 fish or something. Or where I first encountered it. Don't know if I fished in here since then. This is level 2, I think. Do we have this one? What is this thing? No, we caught it already. No more splashing water. Guess we'll wait. And I guess we can also go fishing over at the lighthouse, maybe. We did some fishing at Fort Esterin already. By the way, are there any constellations I missed? This is like a beginning game area, so I don't think I was looking out for constellations that much. And here's one, okay. Oh wait, not the camera. It's been so long since I used this thing. The mountains. During starless nights, it's dangerous to wander in the mountain woods. It is said that ghost knights are still hunting the escaped peasant. Huh. What a folktale. What's hiding in the mountains of Borgia Marina? That's a good question. We only really hang around in the town. What else is going on in this eternal time bubble if they are like livestock or whatever else in the mountains? Eternal squirrels and predators and whatever just in some kind of eternal ecosystem or something? How does that work? But she's more talking about like ghosts and stuff, I guess. If there are ghosts on top of timey-wimey eternal stuff, then that just raises even more questions, I guess. Are there any more constellations here? There's still quite a few I haven't found yet. How many haven't I found yet? I wonder if there's a guide online, like on the Steam community page or something, for the location of all of the constellations, and on top of that, the fish as well. How much is this? 16 of 24. There's still 8 more. Nothing around here? No. Where does... Oh no, it's just a wall over there. I thought this tunnel might go somewhere. Actually, why even have this little... Is that supposed to be there? That wall over there? Or is that just like a Not a bug, but like a visual whatever. Because why else would this tunnel exist for just a shallow few meters into the cliff face? Even if it goes all the way through, I don't know where that train would go, because in that direction lies Borgo Marina, and there's no like train station in Borgo Marina. Alright, this is where I wanted to read the book. If they put a towel here, then I guess we can use it for something, right? Let's read that magazine. Probably not a very long read. Well, yes, here I am reading a gossip rag. I bet it's Pawn's favorite. He's such a gossip. So, Margarita Elkberg bought a villa in Amalfi. Who's that? Oh yeah, the actress in the movie La Dolce Viper. With Marcello Bello. Or Marcello? Which one is it, Marcello or Marcello? I guess it's Marcello. Way to go, Elkberg. So let's see. Thursday on Channel 4, they're showing the latest comedy with Dino Dorji and Hedwig Frenkel. Well, it's too bad Thursday is never going to come. No thanks. Doesn't sound like my kind of thing at all. Next article. Alvaro Smiley is now making oil and onion jam on his farm in Salento. Good for him? Wasn't he a singer? Huh? Antonella Capybara is hosting a TV show in Argentina? Really? Well, Capybara can do anything she can. What an icon. What a majestic mouse. Okay, enough with the gossip for today. Let's get back to the world of mere mortals. Oh, Diana. You're not in the world of mere mortals. You haven't been for a long time. Any fish over here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, right here. That is not... There we go. Kind of hard to aim for this one. The sunlight is kind of making it hard to see the splashing. That might be too far. Oh, we got it. Seems like a level 1. Yeah. No more splashing. Was this just a waste of time? Oh wait, there's one more over there. Nope. Little further. Maybe too much? It's hard to tell this one. That seems like it's on it, but it's not. There we go. I think it's level 1. And it's not new. We'll give it a couple more tries. There is actually a fishing spot over there. Could just be random chance that we got some stuff we had already. Don't have a lot of ideas for where I could find fish I haven't found already. Another level 1. Could be a new level 1 maybe? No. I guess we haven't done a lot of fishing on the boat out at sea, I don't think. And I didn't bring the boat here, I drove the Vespa. Great. Oh, it's level 2. That's new, I think? It's like a different color of one we've seen before. The scorpion fish. They prefer the rocky, muddy sea floor so they can blend in with the environment, and to hide their ugliness. That's harsh, Diana. Maybe we try a little bit more. Just because we got a new one. We still need to catch like 7 more fish. This one seems pretty common. There's one area that's hard to reach. I guess it's just kind of closer than I think it is. It's a level 1. This guy again. Okay, we give it one more try. I'm giving up on fishing after this. Oh, is there no more splashing? I guess we fished a little bit too fast or something. Alright, last one. No further. I got a good feeling about this one. Nope, it's the same one. Okay. Done fishing for now. We could keep going and going with fishing until we catch all of the level 2 fish and then turn them in for, I guess, the fishing rod, which is presumably correct. But I'd get bored. We're going back to town to hang out with Pena. Why can we still go here anyway? I guess just to hang around and take photos, maybe? Oh, and of course constellations, if you missed any. Like this one very on-the-nose one just around the corner here. The fire. I think that's the only constellation, though. Unless there was one inside. Ah, we can't go back inside. Oh, and I guess there were these too, which I already got, but I think these only grow here, strangely enough. Don't get attacked by ghosts in the mountains on your way back. Alright, we're hanging out with Pena today. Pretty soon the romance is going to dry up, by which I mean we won't have any more tasks to do with everyone. So I want to weave in a bunch of this fishing and whatever other side quest things we can do, just so that it's not all stacked at the end or whatever. It might end up being that way though. Let's get some new clothes. Oof, one of these expensive ones maybe? Dungeons and Dragons, well, Caves and Centaurs. That is pretty... Well, if you're stuck in an eternal town, getting an active imagination with this game is maybe one of the best escapes that you can probably develop. There's also this punk one. I guess if we're hanging out with Pena, we're gonna go with the nerd attire. Who says that nerds shouldn't be swish? You can still be elegant even when fighting imaginary dragons, sweetie. Yeah. Pretty heavy spending, but we're doing it. Let's see how Diana looks. I probably could have spent this on some of the other stuff that can go in the house, like the telescope or whatever, but whatever. Actually, compared to the other clothes, even though it's still just like shorts and pants, yeah, these pants feel a bit more, not quite slobby, but more sensible, I guess, for going out and about. This one screams vacation. That one's a uniform. This one, kind of like exercise clothes. Maybe like staying indoors or something. Or just kind of going outside of the house for your mail or something like that. I don't know, that's just a feeling that I get. But this one does actually feel like something that you might wear out and about the town or something, I guess. It's just the pants. They seem more like khakis or whatever. What do you think of the Eternal Town? Corinna. Hello, sweet potato pie. Frozen in time. What a twist. Crazy. My fans will flip out when I write about it in the blog. You have a blog? Like a newspaper blog? Apparently the internet doesn't exist. Where were blogs before the internet? Did they exist before the internet? Oh. That's right. Corinna also came to town from she's from out of town, like us. I forgot. By the way, that's why the internet didn't work. I just came by to say hi. Oh, you are so sweet, my dear. She seems chipper about it, but she's like an out-of-towner, right? And now she's stuck here forever, unless she also leaves with us and Beatrice? Corinna? Were these alphabetical? They weren't. Oh, we should be able to find her by portrait. There she is. She arrived in Borgia Marina for vacation and decided to stay here. Yeah. When did she arrive? Like, from what time period? Did she travel to the past like we did? Well, she knows about the internet, so that does imply to be that is the case. Huh. I guess she's from the same time that Diana is. How did she get here? Not through the train tracks? I wonder.
Hey.
Hi, Diana. We're hanging out today. You know, when we were talking on the beach, I thought, there's actually something I haven't done since I got here. Oh, yeah? It is something incredibly important. Basically, it's not a vacation without it. What would that be, Diana? Do you have exams to study for? Pena, you study for exams on your vacation? I guess you did just get out of university or something. No. Interesting, your idea of a vacation. Il Sabato Enigmistico Puzzle Magazine. That's what you do on vacation? You also have interesting taste, Diana. Ah. It's a family tradition. My dad's like lightning with crossword puzzles. My mom, on the other hand, can't get a single one right. But she's a wizard with rebuses. Rebuses? What is that? Rebus? I don't know what that is. I guess it's some kind of puzzle. Rebus? Rebus. I think I've heard that word before. Rebus. Want to come with me to the little store down the road to buy it? Okay. Free-form family. To Silvestros. Oh, that one. I remember that one. Payna's right. Let's enjoy a few days of vacation. What kind of vacation would it be without a crossword and a snack bar? I guess we are actually on level 3 with Payna. I thought this would be her level 2. Is she followed? Yeah. By the way, what do you think of our clothes? Pretty cool, right? Actually, let's get a look at that. Big dragon and some kind of... what animal is that? It's got 2 ears and a long muzzle, so... well, the ears are pointy. Could be a dog, maybe like a fox or something? Not sure. Oh wait, Silvestros was right here. How can I help you? Well, first, how do you feel about owning an eternal newspaper stand? With no news. Huh. How does that work? How does a newspaper stand work when there's no news? I mean, I guess there could still be news, it's just like... well, this is part of the problem with the eternal town of Borgia Marina. Everyone was like living the same year, or not the same year on repeat, but they didn't realize time wasn't passing. They were just living eternally without any recognition of the passage of time. As part of the magic spell, that seemed to be the case. And only if you knew about the time bubble, I guess, you could act on it, like Pawn and Beatrice, or something. But everyone else, I don't know, it was just like... it's been a year since the time bubble started for them, for the Patron Saint's Day festival or so. But I guess it's been like more than a year since the Eternal Town has started, I think. Have they been living like centuries or something, or only however long it took Payna to grow up, or what? Still don't know how it works for them. But that just means that the news that they get could either just be always news to them, like every time they read the same newspaper it's just going to be a surprise every time, or they're just going to not get any more new news, or other possibilities. It's complicated, and we don't have the answer. It doesn't matter. How could I? Time has been frozen in Borgia Marina, and we didn't even notice. Yeah, I was really just worried about that for like a few minutes there. I'm going to stop worrying about it. I noticed that time has passed. I was looking for an excuse to sell the business, and I'd say I got one handed to me on a silver platter. Okay, the eternal newspaper stand conundrum is solved if you don't want to actually run the newspaper stand anymore. Well, good for you. Il Sabato Enigmistico puzzle magazine, please. I regret to inform you, Signorina, we are currently without one, I'm afraid, on account of closing business. I believed at a certain point that they had stopped making them, but I suppose I will have to reread my copy, in light of what has recently emerged. Right. I don't want to overstep my bounds, but you don't happen to have an old one, perhaps? My friend really wants one. An old one, you say? The young lady has had an excellent idea. Give me a moment to go and check. There you go, an unsold copy from last year. Or rather, from a few years ago. Yeah. So he thinks it's from last year, meaning like that's what everyone thinks. The time bubble makes them think only a year has passed. But it could be several years, as he's implying. How much do we owe you? Don't worry about that. Consider it a gift. It's just a pleasure to know that people still do crossword puzzles in the future. Yeah, Payna's quests here are interesting because you can only hang out with her after you find out all of the well, all of the secrets of Borgia Marina, so everything that you do with her can directly tackle those topics. Well, the hangouts with everyone else won't really. They'll just kind of skirt around the fact. Did you see they reopened the bar? We could go in there. It's hot today. I didn't realize. Perfect. Wait, really? That bar? The one behind us? Il Sabato Enigmistico. A very old Sabato Enigmistico that Signor Silvestro gave to me as a present. Yeah, very old. Not just like from a few years ago. I mean, that's from their perspective, but from a few years ago, from several decades ago. Like, those two added together. So from Diana's perspective, this is like centuries old, or not centuries. Maybe a century old. No, that's too much. Maybe 50 years ago, we can say. Maybe. So we can actually hang out here. I thought this was just like, I don't know, a little cheeky thing that you can't actually go into, but we can go inside? For real? We're allowed? I can maybe make it the thumbnail? Wow. Luna and Soul. Look at this place. A place that only opens up when you hang out with Pena at the very end of the game. This answers the question of like why there are still places I couldn't go to. Look at this. Look at this. It's so fancy looking. Look at this guy. It's Danielle. Danielle? How do you pronounce that? Danielle. Long legs and tearful eyes. Beyond coffee, he serves peace and joy. Like the best baristas, rather than talking about himself, he prefers to listen to others. He is undeniably and unmistakably, Sardinian. I'm not sure what that means. Is that like somewhere from Italy? Yes. Wow, that's some pretty expensive stuff. Let's just talk first. Oh right, yeah, he doesn't talk. I can't go to Sardinia if time is frozen. You must have really cared a lot to have shared that. Dang it. Sorry, pal. Yeah, just that one line. How about a coffee, huh? One coffee coming up. Oh, we didn't get one for Pino? Thank you. Okay, thanks. Can't just come in here and not buy anything, that'd be rude. Do we maybe get a photo like something like this for the thumbnail and all that? This could be it. Maybe. Maybe we want something more like this? Maybe just Diana? Still don't know where these photos go. Maybe into the ether. I'm sure I'll pick something from one of these, or I won't pick any of these. Sometimes it's just like that. We'll see. By the way, while we're here, bunch of old photos, like even older photos of the town. Oh, and what's this? The Mar Liguria. Ligure? Is this like a real place in Italy? I'll have to look it up. If I remember. Where's Borgia Marina on this anyway? Maybe it's this circle right in the center of the screen? Or this circle? If I had to guess, I'd think it's the circle on the left, just based on the geography of the land. Maybe. Or maybe not. These would be like roads and subways, right? So... I don't know. Oh, look at that. There's this same thing that's over in, well, Well, not the same thing. It's the, this icon, this symbol, whatever you call it, this logo. This logo that's also in the tutorial, Mama Lucia's. But over there was like a little knickknack. This is a full-on plaque. Is this for some kind of liquor? It's really... well, it's really sexy. Look at that bat. Look at her stockings. Damn. Too bad we can't meet her. Oh, and look at that. Looks like they kind of painted over a real photo, maybe? With some animal features. I like that. Really feels like an old store. The kind of place you don't see anymore. Alright, let's sit down for this thing. What can I get you? Pena, do you want anything? Do you have powdered milk? No. I'm alright then, thanks. Do you mind if we sit here to do our crossword puzzles? Stay as long as you like. Thank you. Powdered milk? Oh, don't laugh. I used to get it from the vending machines at college. In sachets. Without coffee? Tastes like Galatine milk candies. Oh, so you just have it plain? Without even dissolving it in water? Anyway, where should we start? Yeah, I guess Pena's just kind of all around. Kind of a weird one. Gotta like it, you know? Gotta like a weird girl. Are there Sudoku? In this particular Sabato Enigmistico, maybe not. Oh right, it was like decades ago, so... Ah, I know. I'd like to start with some word searches. When I was little, my grandma used to cut them out and save them for me. Here's one, page 8. Let's start with the S. Fork, flat iron, filament, feather. F-E-A-T-H-E-R. There we go. I circled the letters so it's easier to find the hidden sentence at the end. Which is your favorite part, I bet? Touché. Hey, what are you two doing? Learning French? Signor Tonu, nice to see you. No, it's an expression. Touché, like, well put. Did that not exist in, like, 50 years ago or something? I guess not. Language changes pretty rapidly, I guess. At least we're not breaking out the Gen Z lingo or whatever. Hi, Dad? Very. You're not embarrassed by your dad, right? I mean, Pena, sorry. I've got to get used to that. I still have to get used to the idea that you're there. Did I say something wrong? Oh, sorry, please. You said nothing wrong, P. It still doesn't seem real to me that you're alright, that I found you. My heart was. I don't even know where it was. Actually, I do. Underground, buried with a shovel. Did I hear that right? You call her P? Or is that Pei? I'm not sure. I'm just going to assume P. I'm starting to get confused. Too many names. No, what P? I called her P. Sweet P. I used to call her that all the time. Sweet P. Maricialo, how are you with crossword puzzles? That's just not my forte. I can run 12 miles, but don't ask me book stuff. You two geniuses, on the other hand, seem like you're made to solve puzzles, aren't you? Don't be discouraged. It's never too late to try something new, especially if it's a game. Go on then. Let me see this crossword puzzle. What does free form mean? It means this crossword puzzle is a bit unusual. There are black boxes where you can't write, spread out all over. I get it. So there's only one crossword puzzle like this one here? Exactly. Oh, we get a choice, huh? Start with A or U. I feel like A would be too common. Maybe if we start with U, that'll narrow things down. I don't know actually the strategy to crossword puzzles. Maybe you want to start with a more common one. I don't know. Put together. Come on, go for it. Tied. Totaled. No. 6 letters starts with U. I was going to say unify, or something. Unified? No, wait, neither of those fit. United is the correct word. United. Well, let's go over to the A. 5 letters. So, everyone play along at home. The clue is once more. Starts with A. Oh, again. I see. I see how it is. We're gonna get the sentence at the end. I know, no more. That's not it, is it? It's so nice to hear you laugh. It's worth adding the extra box. There. No more. Okay, I guess it's not again. I mean, it might be again, but we're just making it no more. Oh, we lost the T. I thought we were going to make a sentence with all the cards, but... Well, I guess we'll still do that. It's just not going to use the T card this time. Maybe P for Pena? Or F for... I don't know. It can be made from vegetables. Soup? Fine. My specialty, little one. When you were little, you didn't like vegetables much, but maybe you do now. I can't wait to try it. Starts with P. Puree. Vegetable puree. Hey girls, you know, these crossword puzzles are not so bad after all. See? Don't let your head get too big now, though. Okay, there's the old tuner we know. I'm just joking, huh? Come on. Any friend of my daughter is a friend of mine. I fell for it. Sorry, but we're missing the best bit. Which is... Aren't we going to give the guy on the cover a mustache? You do the honors, Pena. Okay, for a second there I thought the sentence was going to be something like united again, like Tonu and Pena, just like a little fun thing that the crossword does to reflect their relationship. But I guess it didn't go in that direction. Okay, well, I guess I'm making this the thumbnail after all then. Didn't actually need to spend that time taking snapshots. Well, if I find out what folder those are saved to, then I guess I'll appreciate them on my own time. Family puzzle. The formula for happiness is a pen, and a Sabato Enigmistico. The only thing better than crosswords is Tonu trying to do crosswords. What a guy. Thanks for humoring us. I guess we only bought the one coffee. I'm glad you're open now. What else can we do here? We can buy this thing. I wonder what happens. Like, what's the difference? Nothing really happens when you buy a coffee. Could be someone's quest or something later. Like for romance. Huh? Did we talk to him about this? I have to say, I miss this feeling of being relaxed. We might have. Oh well, would you look at this? No, wait. He's still doing that, even though we're in like eternal time or whatever. Kinda strange. Okay. Meant to bring this out. So yeah, we're done with Pena. That was, I guess, her rank up quest. so she might have more later on. I think we're hot on the track to actually finish up romance with everyone sometime soon. Don't want to do it too soon though, so we'll take it slow. Oh, we can't sit on this bench. Can we sit over here? Alright, we'll use this bench. We're still kind of taking it slow with these post-game quests or whatever, but at some point I'm probably going to have to buckle down and actually do some research or make some plans for how I'm going to fill in everything that I'm missing, fish-wise and constellation-wise and everything else, I guess. I'll have to think about it. Now would be a good time to take a break.